Recording season 2 of Rocco on the Rocks. Action. What's up, Rockstars? Welcome back to another episode of Rocco on the Rocks. Today, I am joined by a very good friend of mine, Frank Scola. Frank, thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited for today's episode. We're going to be making some old fashions on our Scrump or Jump menu. And then, as usual, we'll be moving on over to our conversation to talk a little bit about Frank's business, Bagel Express, and some other fun stuff. So, to jump into our drinks for the day, old fashions, Frank.
Yes.
These are your drinks.
They are, yes.
I'm very excited. The first time I ever had them is going to be with you right now.
Perfect.
So I'm very intrigued. We have a whole kit here with us. We have our circular ice cubes that it comes with, which are very fancy, you know. Usually when I see these drinks being made, they always have the fancy ice. And you have the ice molds that come in this kit that we got with us. So that's great.
It's a full kit, comes with everything that you need, and you'll see it as we go along.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. All right, so we just put the ice in the cup. What's our next step?
Now we need to mix the actual old-fashioned mix. This has the bitters and everything right in it, so you don't need to, and the simple syrup, you don't need to mix so many different things.
Yeah. You do 1 ounce in each cup?
1.5.
1.5.
1.5 in each. And then we're going to get the bourbon.
Has bourbon always been your go-to, or?
No, just as of recent. I just started drinking these not too long ago, probably about 6 months ago.
Nice.
I like to put 2 ounces in each one.
Mm-hmm.
We went out for dinner one night, and these were on the menu, and I saw smoked old-fashioned on the menu, and I thought it would be awesome to try it.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Oh,
so
there you go.
From then on, this is what I've been doing.
Nice. I know the smoking part is what I'm excited for, because I hear that's what kind of takes out that bitterness of the whiskey, right, when you smoke it?
Yes, the bourbon.
Yeah.
These are maraschino cherries. These are not your typical ones that you see in your drinks. These are the ones that are in the syrup that are made specifically for old fashions. We'll put 2 in each because they're delicious at the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you eat these at the end?
Yes.
They look a little...
Yeah, they're in a syrup.
This syrup's a little thick.
Yes, it is. Okay, now for the fun part, the smoking. So we have some oak chips here that we're going to smoke it with today.
Perfect.
Just grab a little pinch.
I saw in this kit, too, it comes with a bunch of different flavored oak, I guess. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep, there's
so
different
that's
flavors.
Interesting to know. But you prefer the oak?
I prefer the oak.
Yes.
There's all different flavors. Pear, cherry.
Yeah, peach I saw in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we have all our ingredients in there. We're going to...
do we need to stir it at all first, or no?
Yeah, we should, actually.
All right, there's a stir right there.
Yeah, let's stir it up first before we... So now we're going to do the fun part, the smoking part. Comes with the torch and everything, the kit. So just get a nice light on here. Get the flame going.
Wow.
Cover it up. And you let it sit. And if you look, you can see all the smoke in there.
Nice.
That's going to give it a flavor of the oak chips that we put in there.
Yeah.
Give it a good 20-25 seconds.
And then you just take her off?
And then you just lift it off.
Very nice.
And you have a beautiful smoked little fashion.
Wow, that looks really good.
It's delicious. I like a little orange garnish in mine. You can put any type of citrus that you would like in there. I like the orange.
Oh, really? People can do lemon or lime? Or is it typically just like...
It's typically an orange.
Or grapefruit?
Yeah, any kind of citrus that you like. But the orange goes good with the bourbon.
Okay.
And we're going to do the second one here for you.
That smells good.
Yeah, I love that smell. You know that. The pizza oven also.
Yeah, it's classic.
All right, let's light this up for you. All right, got the lid on there. And same thing. You can watch the smoke in there.
That looks great.
Smoked up beautiful. Give it a couple of seconds. Boom. There we go.
Perfect.
And you have a beautiful smoked old fashion.
Very nice. All right. And now we get to see if it's a scrump or dump. Cheers, Frank.
Salute.
Oh, that's a scrump. That's pretty good.
I believe it's delicious.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I love it.
I like the flavoring of it. Definitely with the, the oak chips in there.
Yeah.
Gives it something extra. It's not as strong as the actual whiskey itself.
Right.
So it's pretty good.
The smoking makes it totally different.
Yeah, no. This is Scrump. Guys, if you want to try this, we have a perfect recipe right here. So let us know if you think it's a Scrump or dump. All right, now we're going to move on over there, and we'll get into some combo.
Perfect.
So Frank, like I mentioned before, you're the owner of Bagel Express. I wish I had a shirt, because I could have also worn it and, sponsor more, but great shirt you're wearing today.
Thank you.
So give me the background, the history of the beloved bagel shop.
Pretty simple. We opened up in 1992. Mm-hmm. My dad and I, we had a pizzeria at the same time in Ramsey.
Oh, in Ramsey.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So we had two places for almost 2 years, and we would switch back and forth. 1 week I would be at the bagel shop. 1 week my dad would be there, and the other person would go up to Ramsey and the pizza place because it was just the two of us.
Oh, so they were running both at the same time?
We were running both at the same time, yes.
And when did the pizza place open?
In 1986.
Wow.
Yeah. And we kept both places for about almost 2 years, like 18, 19 months. And then it got to be too much for us, both places.
Yeah.
And we decided on selling the pizza place and just keeping the bagel shop. So ever since then, we've been here in Hawthorne.
Nice. In Ramsey, when you sold the pizzeria, did it say pizzeria to whoever you sold it to? Yeah.
Yeah, we sold it to a guy named Joe. He was from Totowa originally. He was a chef. He purchased it and he kept it going for, I believe it was about four years. And
nice.
Then he sold it. And now...
And kept the name?
Yeah, kept the same name and everything. And anybody that knows where it is now, it's Uncle Giuseppe's now. Is where?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, in that shopping center there.
But obviously it wasn't called Uncle Giuseppe's.
No, it was Pathmark at that time.
Oh, okay, cool. Who came up with the name of Bagel Express?
Actually, my mom did.
Really?
Because it was on the railroad tracks.
Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah. That's nice. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so since 1992.
Correct.
That long years going.
Yeah,
going strong.
2 years.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's like your number one, would you say your best seller is right now? Or what's your what is everyone's preferred when they come? Like classic bacon, egg, and cheese or?
Bacon, egg, and cheese for a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
Absolutely is the biggest seller. The biggest lunch seller is actually tuna fish. We make tuna fish and people come from all over.
I've heard. Yeah.
So that's my biggest lunch seller is tuna fish.
No, that's nice. I know I think one day I'll come in and we'll do a whole scrump or dump of the food.
Yeah.
Because I've never done that. So I definitely should. Definitely got to do the tuna fish because I've never had it before.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Okay, what is like the craziest thing you've made for like out of all the orders that you get, like is there one that you're just like, wow, like what's an interesting one?
There's a couple of them actually, and we talk about it all the time.
Oh, really?
There's probably 3 people that come in and get tuna fish sandwich with ketchup on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting combo, tuna fish and ketchup.
Yeah.
Huh. And not on the side, like on the sandwich.
On the sandwich. Actually on it.
Yeah, that sounds horrible, but clearly they enjoy it.
And then there's, like, as far as breakfast sandwich goes, we've had people ask for, like, butter and jelly and onions on, like, a bacon, egg, and cheese or something, which is, hey, whatever you like is fine. We'll make you whatever you ask for.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Everybody has different tastes.
Right, for sure.
So.
Wow, have you ever thought about trying them?
No.
No. No, because that just sounds interesting. Bacon, egg, and cheese with peanut butter and jelly.
No, not peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, no?
Butter and jelly.
Butter and jelly. Okay, that's also just as weird.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
But I guess it could be good, some salty and sweet, right?
Sweet.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know. But okay, that's a good one. All right, so those are the top 2?
Those are the top 2, yeah.
Wow.
I think of.
Yeah, no,
that's... always talk about.
Yeah, that's crazy. So how long did your dad work with you at the bagel shop?
We worked together for about 14, 15 years. We worked together.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been retired for, I think, 18 years now.
What made him want to open up a bagel shop? Just saw a perfect opportunity, or?
The location was what he loved. So we had a bagel shop before, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had a bagel shop in Secaucus in 1980. It was probably the only bagel shop around. Probably the guy on River Road was here. And then we were in Secaucus. We were there for a couple of years, and then he sold it because it was next to the Lowe's movie theater. At that time, it was the largest movie theater in New Jersey. They had 6 theaters in one facility.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it was right next to us. We were attached to it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was in Secaucus in Harmon Meadow. Still there. It's like an outside plaza.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Still with all the theaters?
Yeah.
Or are they all like an AMC now?
Yeah, I don't know if it's an AMC. I'm not sure about that. But the bagel shop is still there. The
no
people
way.
that actually bought it from us, father and son bought it from us.
Classic, kept the tradition.
Unfortunately, father passed away,
that's
and
terrible.
then the son just passed away about a year ago.
Oh, wow.
And now the sister is running it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Keeping it in the fam.
Still
That's
in the
good.
family.
Yeah, that's awesome. What was the name of the bagel place back there?
Bagels Plus.
Bagels Plus. Very nice.
Yeah.
Who came up with that one?
My mother.
Oh, came up with all the names.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
And what was the name of the pizza shop?
Originally, it was called Franco's. I named it after myself. And then there was one I want to say there was a Franco's in Allendale. And the guy that had Franco's in Allendale had it trademarked.
So you guys couldn't.
So we had to switch it.
Yeah.
We had to switch the name, and we switched it to Sorrento's.
Oh, okay.
Which is the area of Italy where my dad comes from.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's actually a good name, honestly. Sorrento's. keep it classic, Italian. What was your favorite thing that you guys would make all the time at the pizza shop?
Chicken parm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love chicken parm.
Yeah. That was huge. Huge seller.
Yeah.
Obviously pizza, but
and the pizzas.
Sandwiches and the food goes, chicken parm was the biggest seller.
And you guys also deliver now. Did you deliver at the pizza place?
Yeah.
And then you deliver for the bagel shop?
Yes.
Yeah. That's great. Not a lot of bagel places do that.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I have a full-time delivery driver.
I know my mom loves calling in and always ordering to the office.
Yeah, to the office. Yeah.
Yeah. Her favorite is your American wrap.
Correct. That is her favorite.
I think it's egg whites.
Egg whites, spinach, turkey, and Swiss cheese.
No, it's a good one. I also get that sometimes with her when she drives me to the train station. I actually can't get over the naming behind Bagel Express. Was that is by Express because it's by the railroad tracks. That's crazy.
Great name. Fits perfect.
Yeah, it does. I never knew that.
Yeah.
The American wrap is definitely my favorite. Obviously the bagels, can't go wrong with that. But I would say the American wrap. And I think from lunch I've had for you a couple times your chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Which are also always good. And your fries are good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is delicious. I just need to say that.
Yeah, no, you did a great job. It was a scrump.
Thank you.
The old fashioned's very good. Never had one before.
Yeah,
but these are your, now your preferred. Yeah. What was your drink beforehand?
Beer.
Just beer, right. All the rest of the guys got me onto beer. I'm trying my best, Usually I obviously only drink tequila from time to time, or that's my preferred. But they've...
expanded your palate.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when we go out. I had a couple beers yesterday, hanging out at the engagement party. Yeah, we had a good time. Good old time. And football too, when we watch football.
Yeah, beer and football go hand in hand.
No, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that.
Exactly.
So from the pizzeria, obviously, when we make pizzas, does that spark anything for you since you used to do it?
Yeah, I had great memories there. I was when we opened up, I had just graduated 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
So I was 14 or something.
When you started working?
Well, when we opened.
Oh, when you
I was
opened.
14. Yeah, and I worked there. And so I used to go there after school and make pizzas every night.
Yeah.
It was good times.
Yeah, no, having pizza is the best. I love coming over and having pizza.
Thank you.
It's my favorite. It's really my favorite part. The pizza oven's great.
The pizza oven is fantastic.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing like it.
What at the restaurant, what were the generic toppings you guys would do for pizzas?
Pepperoni, sausage, typical. Peppers and onions.
Yeah, nothing as fancy as you do now.
No.
Yeah.
No. We did one with broccoli, mozzarella, and ricotta, and then a crust on top. So it was like a stuffed pie.
Oh, okay, nice.
And the same thing we would do with spinach.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
So it'd be like a stromboli, basically?
Well, it was formed into a pizza.
Oh, okay.
And then crust on the top and on the bottom. So it was stuffed pizza.
Got it.
Cut the slices.
Yeah.
It was crust on top.
So it'd be like the spinach pies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I've never had a pizza like that. Usually I'm just used to the spinach pies we make that are like that.
Yeah, we made strombolis.
Mm-hmm.
What we made that was real good was we did chicken rolls. So it was a chicken parm
Mm-hmm.
inside of pizza dough.
Oh,
And
that
you
sounds
would
good.
roll it
Yeah.
and leave the ends out and opened.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the middle it was chicken, mozzarella, and sauce. And we just saw so many of them.
Yeah, that sounds actually really good.
It's easy to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah.
But minus it being open.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's actually really nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that. Maybe one day I'm gonna have to have you make it.
Yeah, I'll make it for you.
Because that sounds really good.
It is.
I love chicken parm.
Yeah.
It's really my favorite. I used to get from Esposito's all the time their chicken parm sandwich, but haven't gone there in a while to get it. The pizzas you make now, what's like your favorite topping that you put on them? Because we've had a lot. Like, let me tell you.
So my personal favorite, I like everything on it: pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, onions.
The garbage pie or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I love that.
Yeah. No, that's good.
And it comes out nice and crispy because the crust is thin and the pizza oven is so hot.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes when you buy one out, the crust is thicker and it just doesn't cook good because there's so much stuff on it. But when you make a smaller one and you cook it in a wood burning pizza oven, it's so much hotter. It just comes out so much better.
I honestly prefer pizza from a pizza oven now, like a brick oven one.
Yeah.
Because they're good. They're just so, like you said, like they're just
traditional.
Yeah.
Crispier and everything cooks so much better. And the flavor that you get from the wood.
Yeah.
I use cherry wood.
Oh, okay.
In the oven. So any hardwood you can use, but I use just cherry. Gives it a great flavor, whatever you make in there.
I didn't know the wood, like, depended on the wood, too.
Yeah.
Never really took that into effect.
Because it burns hotter and longer. Like if you put a piece of pine in there or, 3 or 4 pieces of ash or pine or oak, it'll burn up in minutes.
Yeah.
The hardwoods, basically any hardwood. So nut or fruit trees are the best for pizza ovens.
And the flavoring also obviously like comes off on the pizza as well.
Exactly.
Huh.
It's more of a smoky flavor than anything else.
Yeah, but honestly, when you're eating the pizza, you can't really you don't really taste it as much, obviously, because there's, you have the sauce and everything else on top of it that distracts from all that. But it's pretty good regardless. Okay, so garbage pie is your favorite. Yeah, when Fo, the episode I just did with him recently, we had the hot honey.
Yeah.
We did that one.
Right.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Like that.
Yeah. And Nick made his own dough.
Yeah, he makes his own dough.
He does the flour, the honey, water, and salt, I think he said was his recipe.
I believe that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good, though. But you don't make your own dough, right? It's just also easier to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just buy it.
Yeah, no. Sometimes that's easier. Yeah, but, Nick. He makes everything now.
Yeah, but he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, no, he used that for his dough. We made the hot honey one. That was good. And he also puts salt now on top of his pizza.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No. Not on top. I put it in the sauce.
Right.
I make the sauce.
Right.
And the another real popular one is the white pie with mozzarella and ricotta and the arugula and prosciutto and balsamic glaze. Everybody seems to like that one when I make it.
That's a classic. Yeah, that one's good.
That's good. Everybody likes that one. And then, the regular plain, there's people that just like the plain. So. But I just make whatever anybody wants. I have all the toppings and I just ask everybody, hey, what do you want?
What do you want on this one?
What do you want?
Yeah.
I'll make it.
No, it's true. They're right there.
Yeah, everybody's right there. You eat it right when it comes out, steaming hot. So it's great.
Yeah, it's the best. I know. I think my favorite from yours probably is also the balsamic, the prosciutto, and the arugula. It's good. I mean, you can't go wrong. Yeah. It's like a salad on a pizza.
Exactly.
Which I personally love.
Yeah. It's good. I enjoy that one too.
Yeah. No, that one's good. Have you done the hot honey one?
I did. I did it a couple of times for Gianna and Gianna. They were into it. The super salt.
Yeah.
And the hot honey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pie.
Yeah.
I really liked it when Fo did it. I was shocked by how good it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you see it, you're like, I don't know, does that really go? And then you eat it, and you're like, wow.
Well, I
really
guess,
does work.
yeah, I guess, you might think that when you're making the tuna fish and ketchup too,
Exactly,
right?
the tuna and ketchup.
Some things just go together.
Yeah.
But what's always crazy to me is when I see people do the Taylor ham and cream cheese.
Yes.
That kind of gets me because I'm like, that's just a lot. I mean, I get it. I guess that one kind of makes sense, but that's wild.
Bacon and cream cheese is a big seller. People put cream cheese on egg sandwiches, like egg and cheese. With cream cheese.
My one friend from school introduced me to that, and she's from Vermont.
Yeah. Well,
And right, but I was like, I had no idea. We were going to get bagels, and she's like, "Can I get a cream cheese, egg, and bacon?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "That was a lot right there."
Yeah,
she's like, "No, it's good." I'm like, "I don't know if that's good. That sounds kind of crazy." But I tried it, and it actually was pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people put cream cheese on their egg sandwiches, but cream cheese and bacon is big.
Yeah,
yeah,
and just those two.
Yeah, scallion cream cheese and bacon people do.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What's the bagel making process? I've only ever made homemade bagels once. Definitely can't say they're anything like I get from you, but I attempted.
Yeah. It's not a hard process. It's just long.
Yeah.
So you mix the dough, and then you have to roll the bagels into the shape.
Right.
And then you have to let them proof, and then they get refrigerated overnight, and then in the morning we bake them. So take them out of the refrigerator, put them in the boiling water. From the boiling water, they go in the oven. And
do you do the malt? Is it malt syrup in it?
There's malt, yes.
Yeah. You use that?
Yes.
In the boiling water?
No, it's in the mix.
It's in the mix.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Mix the dough. It's in the dough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've seen like a bunch of different. I looked up one day how to make bagels because bored and just trying to see things. But I would see a lot of people put it in the boiling water and then put their dough. Yeah, no, it was crazy. I saw a bunch of videos of people putting it in the dough, and then I saw a bunch of people putting it in the water after the dough rose, and then they'd throw it into the boiling water with the malt, take it out, and then bake it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
But then I was kind of confused by that. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know how that worked. But their bagels looked fine. So it's just a long process for the bagels.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah.
The actual cooking time is short. It's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a longer process than just 15 minutes.
And what time does the bagel store open?
We open at 4 a.m.
Wow. Till when? Monday through Friday. What's the...
Monday to Friday. Actually, Monday to Saturday is 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. And Sunday is 4 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Oh, wow. That's long hours.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever... Actually, I have woken up at 4 a.m. before, but not to work. That's for sure. Yeah. Not to work. So
that'll be something fun.
Yeah. Usually I'm getting home at that time from the bar, depending. But now
or if you're going to the airport to go away, it's nice.
Going to the airport, yeah, that's for sure. Is there anything else on the menu that a lot of people get too from you? Depending, I mean, lunch. You said tuna fish is a good seller, but
biggest seller. I mean, turkey is obviously everybody's go-to.
Yeah.
Chicken salad. A lot of people buy chicken salad too. Chicken salad is a big seller.
Yeah, I showed my dad your Instagram before, and he saw the macaroni salad on there. He didn't know you had it.
The grilled chicken is big. A lot of people buy grilled chicken sandwiches.
And you have coffee.
Yeah, we have the best coffee, actually.
I was just about to say, you do have the best coffee.
Good coffee, good cappuccino. Yeah.
You do espressos?
Yeah. Yeah, the espresso. The beans actually come from Italy. Come from Rimini. That's where they're grown. And then it really is great. It's got a little bit of a nutty flavor to it, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we buy the La Colombo or whatever it is. Actually, I think that's wrong.
Many brands.
Yeah, there's like a million. I don't know.
So many brands.
We buy one that's from Italy. Actually, the guy used to be known as Friend. Right. But I don't know, he stopped calling her, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Yeah. So we used to get espresso from him all the time. He'd bring that and the Pellegrino water. Yeah. So he'd always come, she'd order from him, he'd bring it over, and we'd always have, mounds and mounds of espresso because Nona made it constantly.
Yeah, of course.
But all of a sudden this guy, and I forget his name, I think it was, I thought it started with the P. But I could be, anyway. He'd always come, he'd bring it, and then he stopped calling Nona. And then we didn't have the coffee in a while, but he sold it for a reasonable price versus when you buy it in the store. And we went the one day to like one of the food stores and we saw it and it was like $30-$40.
Yeah, it's expensive.
And I was like, whoa, that's a lot. And I definitely know Nona wasn't paying that much for it. So, okay, so you do espresso, cappuccino,
Regular
lattes.
Latte.
Yeah. I like your iced coffee. That's usually my go-to.
Yeah.
But I've moved on to warm. Or hot, I should say.
Hot coffee.
Yeah.
Iced coffee is a big seller when it's warm out. I mean, I have iced coffee all year because people still come in the winter time and ask for iced coffee. Like,
Yeah.
it's freezing cold and people come in and they're like, hey, can I get an iced coffee? I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Out of here.
Yeah.
I keep it in the fridge all the time. So.
No, it's good. I like your iced coffee.
Thank you.
But I also drink all my coffee black, so I don't put anything fancy in it most of the time.
Well, that's how you know good coffee, when you drink it black.
That is true.
You put cream and sugar in it.
It all tastes the same at that point.
You just taste sweet liquid.
Yeah, no, I
drink mine black also.
Yeah, it's better that way.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, I like I was gonna say I actually like the taste of coffee. Yeah. I like a lot of bitter things, which is kind of crazy because I feel I probably should enjoy this, you know, because it is kind of bitter. But with everything in it, it tastes a lot better, and it's not as bitter, the whiskey. But tequila, like I have no problem drinking that straight when I, need to.
Yeah.
But I'm not a sweet person. Like I don't really go for sweets like ever. You know?
Really?
No, not my thing. Not my thing. Except for cookies, I'll do a cookie or ice cream. I'll never say no to ice cream.
Yeah.
But
I love ice cream.
Yeah, but sweets wise, no, not so much. But I just prefer black coffee.
Yeah.
But and the only cookies I used to always eat were Nona's, and that was pretty much it.
Of course.
When my uncles used to come to the shop, what was their? Did they have like a specific order all the time, or?
Yeah. They used to get. Tony always got the same thing. Tony was creature of habit.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, he definitely was.
Every time you get a hot chocolate, because Nona would send them with the espresso, so they didn't need espresso.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'd come in, they'd get some buttered rolls and some coffees in the morning for them and the guys. And a lot of times they would come back for lunch, and usually it was grilled chicken. Usually a grilled chicken sandwich.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For both of them?
Both of them.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if Uncle Carmen would go rogue sometimes and get something different.
He likes the liverwurst.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he definitely does.
He would go with the grilled chicken most of the time, and then he would he'll switch it up and ask for the liverwurst with Swiss and mustard and onions.
You have that?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Do a lot of people order it?
Yeah, liverwurst is. Yeah.
I don't know what that tastes like. Does it have you ever had it?
I've tasted it. Yeah. It's not my thing. Yeah. Not a big liver guy. Never was.
I'll do tripe. I love tripe.
Really?
I love it.
Oh, wow.
I think it's so good. Tripe with like hot sauce, like the hot marinara sauce on it. Oh my god. Okay, Uncle Carmen used to get liverwurst. Is that like a hot sandwich or a cold sandwich?
Cold.
Really?
Yeah, mustard and onions.
That's so funny. And they would come back from all their jobs most of the time.
Oh yeah. If they were working in the area, the way it was there. Well, in the morning always before they went, and then if they were working in town, they would always come back for lunch.
Yeah, but Uncle Tony's was a hot chocolate in the morning. Or would he get that?
Sometimes. Uncle Carmen was always coffee.
Just a regular cup?
No, he liked the flavored coffee.
Really?
Flavored coffee, yeah.
What flavor is your flavored coffee?
I have either French vanilla or hazelnut.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to ask him about that when I see him next. Because I never knew. I'm going to have to ask him about the sandwich situation, because that I never knew. For sure.
Actually, somebody was going to see him, so I texted him. I said, hey, you want me to make you a sandwich? So-and-so's coming to see you, and he's here right now. He's like, yeah. I said, well, which one do you want? He said, the grilled chicken. I said,
oh, wow.
No problem. Loaded it up.
Yeah. Nice. What goes on the grilled chicken sandwich?
Usually lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Simple stuff.
Carmen likes onions on his sandwiches.
Oh, I know.
I put onions on it.
Yeah, I definitely know every time I'd come upstairs when Nona would make them lunch, like when they would come back from a job and they'd have lunch upstairs, I'd go upstairs, she'd always have like onions out for him, and I'm like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I was like, I definitely don't want, I'm not a big onion person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, you can enjoy that, Uncle Carmen. I'm good over here. I just remember growing up and them always being upstairs during lunchtime, during the jobs and stuff.
Many times I spent lunchtime with your uncles and your grandfather. Many times.
Yeah.
When my dad was still working, it was easy. I'd be like, hey, Mrs. Ruger just put lunch out. Carmen just called me. We're going to go have some spinach pie or whatever it was. And your grandfather would get the wine out. And I'm like,
no surprise there. Yeah.
Yeah. Half a glass.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Yeah. And we would sit upstairs and we'd have lunch together. And then I'd run back to work. They'd go back to work, and that was it.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, and that's convenient too.
Yeah.
With it just being so close. You never worked at the first bagel shop?
I did when I was a kid.
Oh.
I was, so it was 1980. I was 8 years old, 9 years old. I used to go there and stay with my dad. And I didn't really work behind the counter. I was too short. We would make big long heroes and stuff, so I could be in the back. And I'd be standing on the milk crate putting the lettuce and tomato on. But I used to, on Saturday nights, there were so many people there because of the movie theater, like I said before. And I used to sell the early edition of the New York Times. Oh. I would get like 100 newspapers delivered, 100 New York Times delivered. I'd put them in a circle, and I would stand in the middle.
No way.
And at that time, the New York Times, the Sunday New York Times, the early edition was 75 cents.
Wow.
So I used to sell all the papers. Everybody would give me $1 and tell me to keep the quarter.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, I was making good money.
Yeah. Back then, holy shit.
1980.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So every Saturday night, that's what I did. That was my gig.
Wow.
Sit in the middle of the big pile of newspapers and sell them.
That's awesome. Was the shop open at night? Oh, wow.
It was open. We were open basically 24 hours a day. Oh. Because the last movie would go in at midnight. So it wouldn't get out until after 2 a.m.
Right.
So you wait for the people to come out because then they would all come out and they're hungry. Yeah. They would eat. And then we're getting ready for the next morning at that point.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Would there ever be a time when you would like leave and go see a movie and go back?
No.
Oh, no.
No. I don't think so. But what there was a candy store there. When we were kids, they had candy stores, and they had on the walls they would have these big bins, plastic bins that you could see through, obviously.
Yeah,
filled with candy, all different kinds of candy, like gummy candies and whatever.
Right.
Millions of candy.
Just miscellaneous, all in there.
And obviously, I knew the guy that owned the place. 'Cause, he knew my dad.
Right.
So I would go over there on Saturday. As soon as I got there on Saturday afternoon, I'd go to the candy store first, fill up a bag of candy, and then go by my dad and be eating candies all night.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect. That's a kid's dream right there.
Yeah.
And you had all the money from the change. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Candy. What was candy like back then? Obviously a lot cheaper, but...
Yeah, I don't remember though.
And you would just fill up one bag?
Yeah, and then they would weigh. They'd put it on the scale, and it was whatever amount.
And then that's how much you paid?
Yeah, and that's how much you paid.
Very nice.
I think there was a place in Willowbrook like that, too.
Oh, really?
I remember, going to Willowbrook, and there was a candy store in there the same way.
Oh, that's cool.
You would just get a scooper, scoop what you wanted, put it in the bag, take the bag up to the front.
Yeah.
And they would put it on the scale. All right, whatever it was per pound, you pay, and you go, and you got a bag full of candy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Could you take that into the theater back then, or did they have... Just popcorn back? Or everything was there?
Popcorn, candy. Yeah, you probably couldn't bring it in.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I don't think you were.
Did you ever see a movie there?
I did, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I don't remember which one.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you remember, what was, the biggest ones? But wow, 24 hours, that's pretty good, being right next to there.
Yeah, it was busy.
And just getting that crowd, yeah. But your pizza place was regular hours, right? Not 24?
Yeah, regular hours. Yeah. We used to be open until 10. 10 to 10.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, because we had a lot of the high school kids would come in for lunch. And 10:45 is lunchtime.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's early.
Yeah.
So you got to be ready at 10:30 with a bunch of pizzas for when the kids come. So. Yeah. And
do you get a big crowd from the high school here still?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids are always around.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
That's fine. I remember always coming after half days.
Yeah.
That was always good. Just quick walk right on over from
Lincoln's a little special.
Yeah, from the middle school. Yeah. It's just so easy.
Yeah, right down the block.
Yeah. Any famous people coming to your place of business? Yeah.
Yeah. There's been a bunch of people. I don't remember them all. It's just funny because we were talking about it today.
Oh, really?
One of the girls that works for me was saying, "Hey, I saw on Instagram that this guy was here and that guy was here. Charlemagne the God. He was pretty frequent for a while.
That's cool.
He was living in Hamilton or something. He was
no way.
Lamar Odom was
Lamar, yeah.
He came in for a few months. He was working out at some gym in Hawthorne. So he was coming in every day for a few months.
Did you recognize him, Lamar?
I did not.
No.
I didn't know it was him until I started talking to him. when he walked in, he had to duck to come in the door.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I guess he is actually. He's obviously
big.
very tall. Yeah.
And
He's a basketball player, but he's probably what, maybe shorter than 7 feet? Because
I think he's 6'8".
Wow, that's
or
crazy.
6'8" or 6'10", I think he said he was.
That's nuts. I wish I was tall. I mean, I'll take the height I got, but not that tall. Yeah.
So he walked in, and it was winter time, so he was all bundled up with a big jacket on and a hat on.
Yeah.
And I was looking up at him like this. I said to him, "Hey, anybody ever tell you you're really tall?" And he's looking down at me, and he goes, "Only the short people." I said to him, "Do you play basketball?" And he said, "I did, yeah." I said, "Who'd you play for?" And he said, "I played for the Lakers for a little while." And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "Did you win championships there?" And he's like, "Yeah, 2." And I'm like, "Oh, you're Lamar Odom." And
then it clicks.
Then it clicked, and he's like, "Yeah." I'm like,
"Wow, no way."
Yeah, he had an entourage with him.
Did he?
Yeah, he had like 5 guys with him every day when he came in.
Oh, that's cool.
So that first day that I met him, I said to him, "Are you going to be around for a while? Like, what are you doing in Hawthorne?" And that's when he said, "I'm working out at this gym. I just signed a contract with some league in like Indonesia or somewhere, or Dubai, something like that. I can't remember where." And he said, "So I'm going to be working out here for a couple of months before I head over there." I said, "Oh, are you gonna be coming around?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll stop in tomorrow again." He said, and I'll tell you, he was really nice. Anybody that was in there when he was there, he would take pictures with them.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Nice. Yeah.
So I said to him, "You're going to come back tomorrow?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow." I said, "All right." As soon as he walked out the door, I went on Amazon, ordered a NBA basketball.
Yeah.
And I had it at the shop. Next day, came like 8 o'clock in the morning. He comes in at like 11, and we're talking. And I said, "Hey, you're never going to believe this. I just happen to have this basketball here." I said, "Can you sign this for my son?" And he's like, "Absolutely."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Can you take a picture with me so I can put it on my Facebook page?"
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, "Yeah, no problem." So we took a picture with the basketball that he signed for Dominic.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? A couple of years at this point, right?
Yeah, maybe like no, maybe 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years
no
ago.
way.
Yeah, maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, you'd never like expect like some certain famous people that like roll into Hawthorne sometimes.
Roll into town, and you're just like.
Has Michael Strahan ever come in? Because I hear he frequents the creamery.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I would recognize him right away.
Yeah, no, he's gone to the creamery before.
Really?
Yeah, he knows the people from my knowledge. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Or has gone. I shouldn't say frequents. Has gone maybe once or twice. Yeah. But yeah. Anyone else walk into your shop?
There's been a bunch of people off the top of my head right now. I can't remember, but the Lamar Odom story always sticks to my head just because he's.
Yeah, and probably the most recent, right? Yeah.
The most recent, most popular, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? The most
well known
story.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
I always ask people like, what are you doing in Hawthorne?
When you see them, like how did you end up here? Yeah.
And they always have a story.
Yeah.
They always have a story.
Well, Blondie's from here.
Blondie is from Hawthorne. Yeah. She went to Hawthorne High School.
Mm-hmm.
And
she said growing up, Hawthorne was a quaint town.
Yeah.
I read an article on it. Still is, yes.
Still is.
Yeah.
A lot of articles about town.
Yeah.
There's been probably 6 or 7 in the newspapers over the years. I have copies of them. I always keep them if I see anything about town.
Mm-hmm.
And I have them at the shop.
Oh, really?
But yeah. New York Times did an article. New York Post. Yeah.
Oh, about the bagel shop?
No.
Or just of Hawthorne? Oh, cool.
Yeah, like about they'll talk about the suburbs and quiet towns.
Yeah.
They have pictures of the park, of course. That's like the biggest draw.
Yeah.
Put pictures of Gothenburg Park up there, pictures of Diamond Bridge Ave. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's been a bunch of articles over the years that I've seen in the newspaper.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you put them up in the bagel shop?
I have them.
You just have them?
Yeah, I just keep them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Because then when somebody asks me something, I can say,
"Did you know back when?" Yeah.
I could show you this newspaper article here about.
Very cool.
Yeah. I'll show them to you when they come in.
No, you're going to have to now. Yeah. All right. Well, Frank, I think that's our episode.
Oh, perfect.
Should we try the cherries before we end the episode?
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do I need I'll get a spoon? Yeah. The only cherry I've ever had in my drink is a Shirley Temple cherry.
Yeah. Those are
that was when I was young and I thought sugar was good. And then I found out that I hated it. Yeah. So, all right.
Here we go.
Yep. That's a lot better than I was expecting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me get this other one.
Soaks up some of the bourbon in
Yeah.
it while it's soaking in there. Yeah. Delicious.
Yeah, it's something to look forward to in your drink.
Mm-hmm.
That was very good. Well, Frank, thank you so much for joining this episode.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, no. The pleasure's all mine. I really appreciate you coming
Anytime.
and showing me an old fashioned.
Yeah.
So now I can make these all the time.
Yeah. You have the kit. You're ready to go.
I have the kit. I'm very ready to go. Yeah, I'm excited now.
Good.
Maybe when everyone comes over, I'll start making them for people.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
No, this was great. Frank, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
No, this was amazing. Everyone, if you're ever in Hawthorne, please head over to Bagel Express and get yourself a good bagel and a good cup of coffee because it is the best. All right, Rockstars, so that's our show. Thank you all for tuning in. Always shout out to the family, the brothers, the Poos, my creative directors. Love you guys. And always to the Rockstars who tune in every week. I really appreciate it. Remember, guys, always be your best self. Do not forget to smile. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. I will see you all next week. Bye.